Hi, I'm Christina and this is a book review of The Man Who Died Twice by Richard Osman. So this is the second book in the Thursday Murder Club series. I read the Thursday Murder Club last year and I absolutely adored that book. It's now one of my favourite mystery novels of all time. The characters are just so wonderful. I was so connected to them. It was so much fun, so funny. It made me smile so much. It made me laugh out loud. And I just adored the characters. So it was so lovely to be back in that world, back with those characters. And yeah, I really liked just being back with the gang again. So we have our four main characters, as we did in the first book. We have Elizabeth, Joyce, Ron and Abraham. And with the first book, we see most of the story told through Joyce's perspective. She's writing an account of the Thursday Murder Club. And I love Joyce's perspective. I think she's a wonderful character. So it was so lovely to just see the story again from her eyes. And yeah, I thought it was really good. Now I have to say, I do think it was missing a little bit of the magic from the first book. And I think that's only because maybe we've seen it before, so it wasn't quite as new and exciting, but I still had a really good time with it. So the first one was a 5-star read for me. This one is a 4-star read, but I still had a great time with it. I definitely still think it's worth a read. And I'm very much looking forward to reading the third one, which I believe is coming out in September. Maybe. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading the next one. So what is this one actually about? So in this one, the gang now are mixed up with MI5, the mafia, and £20 million worth of stolen diamonds. So I won't tell you any more of the plot because you just want to enjoy the ride as it comes. And we, as I said, saw our favourite 4 characters back again, and we also see more of some of the characters from the first book that I really liked. So we see a lot more of the police characters, Chris and Donna, and I thought they were great. And we see a lot more of Bogdan, and I love him as a character. So it was so lovely to see those 3 have a much more in-depth kind of role in this story. So I just want to give you a little feel for the story by reading you some of my absolute favourite quotes. And this is such a quotable book, as with the first one. So just to give you a little feel for the writing style and just kind of immerse you in the story. So one of them is on page 92. So here we are. It must be fun doing all the training, I suppose, and creeping around with no one knowing, but blowing a man's head off from 4 feet away probably doesn't suit everyone. It wouldn't suit me, and it doesn't suit... I wasn't going to say it, that's a spoiler. Insert name. Actually, perhaps it would suit me. You never know until you try, do you? I never thought I would like dark chocolate, for example. It just made me smile, it made me giggle, I really liked that. And the next one is on page 213, which is here. So Elizabeth pulled out a letter on crisp white paper inside a clear Ziploc bag. To keep it dry, of course. Honestly, there is nothing those Ziploc bags can't do. I've got a drawer full of them. The letter was folded over and her name was written on the front. I love it so much. I think he's such a great writer and I just love his writing style, and I love the way that he builds his characters and he develops his characters. And yeah, I thought it was a really good time. It is so kind of charming and quintessentially British and just so lovely, and I really enjoyed it, I have to say. Like I said, it's not quite as good as the first book, but honestly, I don't think many things could have been, because it was just so much fun. And I think because it was just so like innovative and exciting and brand new, that it would never kind of reach the lofty heights of the first in the series. But I thought it was really good. And I thought it was a really interesting kind of story. We see quite a lot more about our 4 main characters, and we just kind of see them kind of growing and developing and seeing their friendship blossoming even more. I think the friendship between Ron and Ibrahim in this one just blossoms even more, and it was really lovely to see. So yeah, I really liked it. Definitely worth a read if you haven't read it yet. And if you haven't read the first one, then you have to read the first one. I don't know why you'd be watching a review of the second book. But yeah, it was really good. So thank you so much for watching. If you have read this book, I would love to know your thoughts on it. Definitely let me know down in the comments what you thought of it. And if you're excited to read the third book, obviously let me know that too. So please like the video if you've liked it, and please do subscribe if you'd like to see more of me talking about books. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.